Two AL Central rivals. We'll see the Chicago White Sox as they play against the Detroit Tigers. You're watching 2K Sports.
Baseball from the American League and the Detroit Tigers at home. Miguel Cabrera, an effective man at the plate. He can score, he can drive them in. It's looking like what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports and Major League Baseball, a September showdown. Our starting pitcher, Max Scherzer. As he gets into this White Sox lineup, Steve, a little strategy?
Well, a good right-handed pitcher on the mound right here facing this lineup that can score some runs. It's going to be critical for him to keep the ball down to the zone and pitch to his capabilities. If he does that, he should have success.
Lineup for the White Sox, let's take a look. It is courtesy of Pepsi. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Well, the potential's there for Alex Rios to be a productive hitter. So let's see if he can provide some offense for his team today, because they're going to need it.
And so Johnny Damon leads it off. Last night a loss for the Tigers. They are now 0-2 coming into Game 3 of the 4-game set against Chicago. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. And they lost that last one, 11 innings.
And a lot of wear and tear on that bullpen, and it was just too much for him in those extra innings.
Damon will foul that one away. Scherzer with a windup. Foul! And Damon another foul ball.
Well, with the way we keep tracks of pitch counts right now, you know 0-2, the pitcher wants to put him away. The fact that he has to throw another pitch just tells you how defensive a swing the hitter had to keep it going.
Hot shot towards the hole. Let's see how the Tigers line up on defense. Now, Steve, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Defense is critical to any team's success, and Adam Everett is critical to this team's success. He is some kind of defensive player.
And a runner on for Alexei Ramirez. Scherzer with a windup. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
And it's 0-2. Alexei Ramirez going to have to protect now.
I looked locked in last night the way he swung the bat. Good stroke, good contact. See if he can't get it going again today to add those 2 hits from yesterday.
Now batting for the Chicago.
Are you kidding me? I mean, how can you let that happen? How embarrassing is that?
That is. Let that be a lesson to the kids out there. Look, when you hit that ball, run to the base no matter what.
I mean, I'm embarrassed for him.
RBI chance goes to Paul Konerko. 1 out, a runner on at second base. Swings and misses the sinker. 0-1.
When you say ground ball, that's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. Tries to get back. Out. Close play at second. Hit on the ground down the first base side. And he will take it himself for the out. What an individual effort. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. First chance for the Tigers coming up. And we'll get to see Jake Peavy pitching. He's going to start for Chicago. Johnny faces these Detroit hitters. Main objective?
Well, coming off an injury-filled season in 2009, Jake Peavy's going to look to rebound. He has a fastball in the mid to upper 90s that he throws from a 3/4 delivery, a great slider, and a great changeup. He's a power pitcher who strikes people out, and when healthy, he's one of the best in baseball.
And Inge settles in for the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Well, listen, the one thing with a good sinker ball, a pitcher could be aggressive, and he's aggressive with his. He really could be a one-pitch pitcher just with this sinker.
At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. And Inge swings and misses at that one. That evens up the count. And you really love having a sinker baller like this, Steve, on your staff to eliminate that home run ball.
Well, it also allows him to log in because it's not real taxing on his arm.
One-two pitch coming. And he fouls another one off.
Well, he's going to have to keep this same approach if he wants this at-bat to go on. That's a pitch right there that possibly he could have put in play. He's lucky, though, he fouled it off because you can't do a lot with that high pitch.
And another foul ball. And that's another foul ball.
Well, this is one of these at-bats that you know you want to get something to drive. The bottom line is, though, the pitcher is not giving you anything to hit in a gap. So you're being defensive and fouling things off. This is a great battle right here.
Taps this one foul to the right. And he fouls off another one.
Well, the ninth pitch of this at-bat is on its way because that eighth pitch was a great pitch. But give the hitter credit. Foul tips it to keep this thing going.
Brandon Inge misses, and he's gone. Strike three.
With two strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
And it's Carlos Guillen in the box now. He has one hit, 12 at-bats, not much lifetime against Jake Peavy. The pitch. Guillen taking that one. It's in there.
Coming off a good ball game last night, picking up 2 hits in that one.
Swung on, line softly towards right center. That falls in. First hit of the ball game for this club. Take a look at Jimmy Leland's lineup. This is brought to you by Pepsi. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, a big offensive force in the middle of this lineup. Magglio Ordonez is a guy that even though he struggled in 2009 with his power numbers, he gets on base, he hits for a high average, and he can produce runs. He's a guy you love to see up in key situations with the ability to go the other way. Let's see if he can take advantage of that here today.
He gets Cabrera to swing. Strike one. Strike two. Peavy dominating in this AB. He's got some pitches to play with. At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. And it's caught by Ramirez. And a moment to check out the defensive alignment for the White Sox.
Number 30.
Particular standouts here, Steve?
Joe Crede has great reactions in the hot corner, Gary. He has great instincts to be able to move, glove the ball, and a strong, accurate arm.
2 outs and in the box, Magglio Ordonez. Shot towards the hole. And it's going to be a good weekend. Starting on Saturday, it'll be Ian Kinsler and the Texas Rangers will play host to the New York Yankees. Start time is 8 Eastern. It's Rayburn at the plate. 2 men on, 2 men out. Nope, that one not in there. Peavy missing. Ready with a 1-0. Catcher can't control it. They just have to eat this one. The run's going to score in the error.
Well, they pick up a run with a little bit of help from the defense as they kick that one around, not able to make the play. Run scores.
It's fouled away.
Well, I said we've seen some great plays on the field today, and how about some great plays by the fans as well, Gary?
Look at the section, a standing ovation. They're all up over it.
I want to see the peanut guy make a diving catch now. Let's go.
2-1 pitch, a bullet taken for a called strike 2.
With that good running action on that cut fastball, you think you're going to center at the heart of the plate. It just moves off to the corner. He didn't offer.
And Ramirez fields the ball. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Early pressure being put on, a run over in the first. Detroit leads it 1-0. Leading it off, Carlos Quentin.
Hit a solo home run last night, and too bad they didn't have some base runners on in front of him. Could have made more of a difference in that ball game.
And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Scherzer, 0-1. The pitch, and Quentin watches that one go by, and the count is even. Lifetime numbers .314 against the Tigers. 1-1, a slider that misses. 2-1. Two-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. Quentin can't make contact with that one. That'll even up the count. Now there's a swing. A ball hit high, deep into right field. Goodbye, home run. And they're happy to tie that one up. Back to an even ball game with that solo shot.
Well, he looked like he got the pitch in his wheelhouse, and he just drove it out of the ballpark.
You get behind in a ball game, you want to get back early, get your mental set back, and they've done that.
Now, this inning isn't over yet. They have a chance to still tack on some more runs. Now, credit the White Sox offense. Attacking, trying to do what they can to bring this thing back, evening it up. Tie game now. Let's see if they can't add on some more runs, Gary.
Pitch on the way. Circle change, cut on and missed, 0-1. And you know the manager likes to see this game, especially with a great at-bat like we just saw.
Well, I mean, and the message in the dugout for the manager is take advantage of the opportunities. When you get a shot, capitalize on it, and that's what they're doing.
And that one swung on and missed by Gordon Becker.
I just don't think you can make it any easier than that.
3 pitches, up, down, see you later. He's already back at the bench. 1 out, and Alex Rios at the plate. He's in the top echelon of hits right now. And he offers at the circle change and misses. 0-1.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, and somebody they've really come to rely upon.
Swing and a miss on a pitch that's in the dirt. Did not look good on that cut. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
If you got a chance to watch the game last night, you saw he took advantage of getting a pitch and hitting it out of the ballpark. Got a pitch he could drive and took it deep.
Swing and a high drive, hooking into the corner. Tell it goodbye. And a solo home run. They lead by a 1.
Well, that's what you want. Run support for your pitching and attack the opposition. That's what the White Sox are doing right here.
1 out, nobody on. Swings, hits this one very high in the air. A soaring drive. Gone, a home run. They'll take that 1-run homer. They need that. Now the lead is 2.
You got to feel for the pitcher here right now. They're figuring something out. He's throwing back-to-back mistakes. He paid for it.
Sometimes in these situations, you just get too anxious on the next guy and feed him a fast one.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you hang on the mistake you made earlier and you make another one.
Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1.
Well, he was way behind on that one. Must have been looking for something else.
He delivers. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Greedy. He'll lean in on that zone now.
Let's see if he shows a little more discipline at the plate tonight. Struck out twice in that game yesterday. Just expanded the strike zone. He's got to get more focus.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
Let's see what the K-Cam looks like on a sinker ball.
He takes a cut on this pitch down and in the zone, but just unable to pick it up.
You like his aggression on that?
Well, Skipper can't be too mad as long as he's out there trying to make something happen.
And as Jim told me in the box now, right there in the top 5 in home runs. Watches that one for a called strike. 0-2.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
Strike him out. Boy, is he glad this inning's over. Pitcher struggling. Max Scherzer has given up 3 home runs. Next up, Tigers. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up.
Second baseman, number 39, Ramon Santiago.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Over to Konerko. One away.
Designated hitter, number 19.
Larish at the plate. He has 1 hit, 12 at bats. Not much lifetime against the White Sox. That one gets past, but no damage done. And Peavy with a 1-0 delivery. Lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1. Here it comes. 1-1 pitch, slider, taken for a strike, 1-2.
Well, even if the hitter swings at that pitch right there, there's not much he's able to do with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Gary, he threw a 2-seamer. Here's K-Cam.
Good job of keeping him guessing by changing speeds out there.
And boy, John, you saw the effect of that swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
But going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
It's Laird at the plate. Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that 4-seamer down and away.
Swung on, line softly behind second base. And that's in there into center field for a base hit. Now look at the stats with the fewest walks allowed for the month. Found on our State Farm leaderboard. The White Sox #1, the Royals 2nd, the Twins 3rd, Rangers 4th, and for the Tigers 5th.
Well, the last few weeks, neither one of these teams are giving away free passes. They're making you earn it against them, and that's the way you have to pitch. And no team wants to have a guy come out and walk guy and walk guy and walk guy, and then you expect your defense to make a play behind you. Well, these defenses are prepared and ready to go because these pitchers are pounding the strike zone.
He deals. Swung on, line softly to right, and that's going to be a base hit for Everett. And now in a key moment in this ballgame, here's Brandon Inge.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
And Inge settles in for the first pitch. Peavy misses. He's out of the zone down low.
If you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Now the 1-1. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And now the count goes to 3-1. Brandon Inge with a hitter's count. 1 for 9, career batter off Jake Peavy. He set the 3-1. Hit softly out towards shallow center. Beckham able to pull that one in. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. The White Sox maintaining their lead. We're at Comerica Park and enjoying this great evening along with you with Major League Baseball. It's Damon at the plate.
Now, if you saw the game last night, you saw what a disappointing day he had at the plate, striking out 3 times in that one. Let's see if they can turn it around today.
First pitch on the way. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Scherzer, 0-1.
Well, you have to be ready for something hard, and this guy wasn't anticipating it. That's why he was late on that two-seam fastball.
Strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. Veteran Damon, though, he'll cut it down and try to just poke it out there. Swinging a drive, deep left center. It comes off the wall in left center. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Well, these kind of hits right here, a double with no outs to start an inning, really puts the pitcher at a disadvantage and puts a lot of added pressure on that pitcher. Now a single can bring home a run.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez, one of the best batting averages in the league. And it is going to be a foul ball. Scherzer with a windup. And it's 0-2. Alexei Ramirez going to have to protect now.
Gary, he can really swing the bat. Just a quality approach at the plate, day in and day out. That consistency is critical to their success.
Down on strikes there. A nice piece of pitching work.
Let's watch K-Cam. Take a look at the two-seam fastball.
Paul Konerko to the plate. Runner in scoring position. He's the league leader in ribbies. And he starts Konerko out. Hit in the air to center field. And he can't run it down. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. And Damon comes in. There's the throw. Not in time, and he is in there.
At the plate.
Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive.
Just a solid offensive player, day in and day out. The guy that really can deliver for this offense.
This is the way you do it. You want to pick up that extra base hit. It's a risk, and it worked.
Well, you can tell he really wanted it. You see him going in hard, diving into third base, just under the throw to make it.
Made a great turn at second base. First pitch to Quinton. Swing and a miss on the pitch from Scherzer.
Well, it looked like he was fooled. He wasn't ready for that sinker.
The pitch. A little too eager, and he's behind 0-2. Strike 3. Quinton on a swing and a miss. He's out.
You know what I like about this is on 0-2, he didn't mess around. He didn't try to nibble to get him chase off the plate. He goes right at him and just gets the strikeout.
And Beckham's in the box. Career batting average 244 against the Tigers. Scherzer with a windup. Strike 2. Gordon Beckham now will have to keep an eye out on the strike zone.
Well, power was there for him in the game last night. Hit a home run. We'll see if he can take advantage of some mistake pitches today.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. White Sox up 3. Taking account of the ball game, there's Ozzie Guillen. This ball club has produced the offense necessary so far. His work now to make sure they keep this lead. Called strike, and PB's got him 0-1. And Carlos Guillen looks at that one for a ball. That'll even it up.
Good action on that cut fastball down in the zone. Hitter just laid off.
Guillen will foul that one away. Outstanding pitch to catch Carlos Guillen for strike 3.
K-Cam presents the two-seamer. Take a look.
Not the best pitch to work with, but he should have at least tried to make contact and put it in play.
John, from a pitcher's standpoint, good effort on that delivery?
Well, yeah, it definitely was. The batter's knees just buckled on that one, but I think he still could have tried to get wood on it.
And he starts Cabrera out. A line drive toward short. And it's caught by Ramirez.
And a chance now to see where the Tigers sit in the American League, ranked 8th in home runs, 9th in strikeouts. And you see the pitching numbers right there. The ERA numbers not where they'd like them to be, and that's a major, major deficit when it comes to trying to win ball games. You need good pitching.
At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. First pitch inside, ball one.
Knock this one out to Windsor.
That one's drilled to short, and that ends the half inning as Ramirez makes the play. 3 up, 3 down for Jake Peavy. He's been effective through 3 innings, allowing only that run back in the first. And it'll be the White Sox. And Alex Rios to lead off. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
Number 51, Alex Rios.
And he starts Rios out. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1. Here's a look at the matchup numbers. 3-0-1 off Detroit. Up the middle. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. That's going to bring up A.J. Pierzynski. Look now at the hottest bat. State Farm, our leaderboard for the highest batting average over the last 10 games.
All these guys have a similar trait, that ability to put the good part of the bat on the ball and make solid contact on a consistent basis. And they're willing to hit from line to line, not just being pull hitters.
And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. A shot up the middle. He plays it on the hop. That's one out. And a deuce, a double play. And that one's going to be a candidate for play of the week, Steve.
Well, you talk about shifting momentum. You get the ground ball double play, and all of a sudden you're back in the dugout ready to hit.
And it's Joe Creedy now. Struck out swinging last time. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch to Creedy. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Scherzer, 0-1.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. White Sox 4, Detroit 1. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Swung on and missed. Peavy getting it by. On the way. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now, 0-2.
This pitcher being very aggressive throwing strikes. I think he's going to try to get him to chase.
Swung on, hit. Peavy. Over to Konerko. 1 away. It's going to be Santiago now. 1 out. Base is empty. At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's behind on the count, 0-2.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fine giving him something good to hit.
Fastball in there, struck him out, out number 2.
For the Detroit Tigers.
Let's take another look at that pitch. It's a 2-seam fastball on KK.
Jeff Larrett.
But good, great confidence right there in his stuff. Could have wasted a pitch right there, but he figured, why worry?
That's a great job of finishing off the batter in a hurry. Never got a chance to see much. Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1.
Perfect location right there. Able to get the breaking ball down and in. Tough one to hit.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. That's going to retire the side. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. The White Sox still ahead. And Jim Thome to lead it off. And for RBIs, he's one of the best in the league.
Jim Thome.
Thome gets in. Here's the first delivery. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Scherzer, 0-1.
Oh, he's having some kind of offensive season, Gary, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
Here's a ball hit soaring into deep center field. That ball is still going. Out of here, a home run. Add one more to that lead. Fly ball out of here, 4 up.
Well, they're showing an awful lot of confidence here, leaving him in the game, Gary. I mean, they are pounding him right now today. White Sox lead expanded here, Gary. They just keep getting big hits.
Nobody on base and nobody up. First pitch on the way to Damon. There's a smash towards the hole. From his knees, he got him. What a play! Tremendous play right here. It took a good arm to complete it.
It's one thing to get to the ball and make the play. It's another thing to make that accurate a throw from your knees. Great job.
And it's Alexei Ramirez now, 1 away. And at the plate, one of the tops in runs scored, top 5. The pitch, swing and a miss, and a ball below the knees, 0-1. And here's the pitch. Swung on line to right center field. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. Ramirez is headed for third. And he stops at third. That's a triple and 1 out.
Number 14, Paul Konerko.
Well, he shoots this one out towards the wall, and he's thinking triple all the way. No hesitation running the bases. He cuts them perfectly. And with 1 out, let's see how they're going to pitch to the next guy.
And he starts Konerko out. Well hit towards the middle. 2 down. And Ramirez is home. Here are the teams with the most extra base knocks around the league, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the White Sox. The Red Sox in second. The Blue Jays third, Rangers fourth, and it's the Yankees number 5.
Well, a lot of people think that power is just hitting home runs, but this team dispels that myth. They're not just trying to hit a single the other way. They're trying to drive something the other way down the line or in a gap for extra bases. They love putting themselves in scoring position. That's why they can score multiple runs in an inning, because of all those extra base hits.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got about 0-1 right now.
Well, anytime you recognize a slider, you got to be very patient with it. You can't be over anxious. You got to stay back, and then when you see it good enough, let it fly.
The slider swung out and missed, struck him out, side gone. Max Scherzer comes off the mound. Next up, Tigers. It's Laird at the plate. He's 1 for 1 so far.
Number 8. Gerald Laird.
And Przinsky calls for the pitch. Swung on and missed. Peavy getting it by. The pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. That should be a base hit.
Let's take a chance now to take a look at where the White Sox sit today in the rankings in the American League. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also the #1 team hitting with runners in scoring position. That batting average driving in runners. This lineup knows how to hit in the clutch. They're patient. They let the ball come to them, and then they deliver.
And it's Everett batting. He's 4 for 19 lifetime off Peavy. This one's grounded foul wide of first. He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Still 0-2. Head up the middle. Up with it now. So Everett is retired. Too late, and he is safe at second.
But Gary, he had thoughts about wheeling and going to second base right there, but instead just went to first to get the sure out.
At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. Inge isn't fooled by that pitch. The count is evened up. Lifetime numbers 219 off the White Sox. Swing, soft liner towards left center. 2 away. Now the runner will have to hold at second. Here's Carlos Guillen now with an RBI chance. Took a called third strike in his last time up. First pitch, AB begins to Guillen. That's a strike. Peavy gets it by him. Back up the middle. Peavy. And he gets in there easily. There's a prime production opportunity for the Tigers.
Number 24. They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. You got to pitch over the heart of the plate and took advantage of it.
Cabrera will foul that one away. Nope, that one not in there. Peavy missing. Swing and a foul straight back. Another foul ball. Cabrera, he keeps it alive.
Well, anytime you're behind in the count, and in this case the one.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. The run scores. And the Detroit Tigers, wow, what a momentum swing for them.
Well, you would like to see him done it on the first pitch, get that base hit. But if it took a while, it doesn't matter if you're the hitter. As long as that base hit gets put in the column, he is rewarded, and he deserves it.
Here's Maglio Ordonez. And for this offense right now, something to be positive about. They just don't want to take a good look at the scoreboard.
We just saw a good piece.
Swing and a rocket toward short. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. Tigers really battling here to get into this game. And Beckham's in the box.
Second baseman, number 15, Gordon Beckham.
Here's the first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. 0 for 2 lifetime against Armando Galarraga. Strike 2. Gordon Beckham now will have to keep an eye out on the strike zone.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. He got that slider in the strike zone. He got the hitter out in front to swing early.
There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. And out. The catcher makes the play.
Oh, that's a great play, Gary. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. He does a great job retrieving the ball and gunning him out at first.
If you're a pitcher, you never want those strikeouts not to get recorded. Good play to be able to get the out at first base. 1 out. And Alex Rios at the plate. Top 5 AL in runs scored. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, is somebody they've really come to rely upon.
Trying to get him to go after that slider, but it's 1-2.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
And this is a fair ball heading towards the corner. And he's in at second with a double. 1 out.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
It's going to be Brzezinski. He's a big home run guy, top 10 in the league right now. Swings, hits this one pretty well, deep right center. Hits off the wall in right center. And the throw. And Rios comes in. And safe, able to get in. Boy, the continuation here of this offense is called big-time momentum.
Number 20.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on.
Nice job on this one, and if he doesn't go down into the dirt, he's not going to get a triple.
Well, you're right. Great hustle. He was at full speed out of the batter's box, and it was the slide directly into the bag that made a difference.
Joe Crady looks to knock in a run. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now, each player feeding off the other.
Gary, that last hit just blows the door wide open right there. I mean, they got a shot at running away with this thing.
And the other thing they know is they've got time and outs on their side. First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball. 1-0. A swing, a high drive deep into center field. Gone, a 2-run homer.
Pitcher trying to go down out of the strike zone, but didn't get it down far enough, and the ball's knocked out of the park.
Just amazing. Just a little mistake, because that's not a really bad pitch, but just not low enough. 2 runs in. And he gets this one by him, 0-1.
This guy's got a great slider, Gary. When he's got control of it and can locate it where he wants, it's almost unfair to the hitter.
Low for a ball to Tomey. Steve, talking about that pitch and how unfair it is. We'll know how good it is by the number of bats. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling.
Now
and that'll bring Johnny Damon to the plate. What a year for him. Top 5 in homers. 1 out. Runner on at first. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses badly. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. 1-1. A look at the numbers in this matchup. 3-0-2 against the Tigers. Circle change, can't find the zone. 2-1. 2-2 the count.
A good sinking movement on that pitch, right on the black, away from the hitter. Tough pitch to hit.
Hit hard to second. And he scoops it up. That's 1. And they get it. They turn 2. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. Middle of the lineup, 2 up. It's Rayburn at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 25, Ryan Rayburn.
At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, they set up down and away, they throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Here's a swing and a line drive. Here's that race in the Central Division brought to you by State Farm. Season in the home stretch now. It's the White Sox in first. Second place, the Royals. In third, the Indians. In the 4th spot, it's the Twins. And rounding out the list, the Tigers.
Our Chicago White Sox on fire right now, back from the dead. They couldn't do anything right before, and now they're doing everything right.
It's going to be Santiago now. Nobody on base, 1 away. And here's the first one. On the ground to second. Beckham in time for the up.
The Detroit Tigers. Designated hitter, number 19.
Larish at the plate. Two outs and nobody on. Lined right at the second baseman. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And they're held in check here in this half. And it's Alexei Ramirez now to lead it off. Tripled in his last appearance.
Alexei Ramirez.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Swing. Hot shot. And in there. Second hit for him in the ball game on his 4th plate appearance. And that'll bring up Paul Konerko.
Well, Alexei Ramirez's season so far. Let's take a look at where he ranks compared to everybody else. Second in doubles, 3rd most in hits. You'll notice he's also ranked in the top 5 in batting average. A guy that puts it in play, finds holes, and finds a way to get himself on base.
A runner on first, no outs. And Laird sets up his target. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. 1 away.
Now up to the plate for the Chicago White Sox.
And runner on, Carlos Quentin will hit.
Carlos Quentin.
First pitch to Quentin. There's a swing and a line drive. And Quentin's got himself a base hit. Now we have a look at the league leaders for the best on-base percentage. The table setters, brought to you by State Farm.
Getting on base is a philosophy. It's a mental state. It's really an approach, and these guys understand that. They understand they have to do whatever they can to get on. They have the toughest at-bats of any hitters in the major leagues.
Swung on and missed. Strike one.
Well, they need somebody to get out of an inning without giving up runs, and I got a shot right here to do it, but you're going to need a double play ball. I tell you what, if they don't get out of this inning, I don't think they can come back, Gary.
Here's the delivery. Slider swung on and missed. 2 down.
His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1, 2, 3, strike out, see you later.
And he starts Rios out. Sinker just missed. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Called strike on the outside corner. It's 1-1. Lifetime going 2 for 8 against Colorado. And here's a swing and a miss. He couldn't get that one. 1-2.
Well, when you swing like that at a changeup, you're very lucky you didn't hit it, or else it'd be an easy out.
To deep right center. And Rayburn. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Time to stretch it out in Motown. It's Laird at the plate. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning.
Gerald Laird.
At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. Drops down a bunt. And that one is foul. Here's the pitch. Line towards first. He stops at first. It'll be a single.
Well, just what his team needed. He continues to swing a great bat. 3 hits from now in this ball game, and he's on with no outs.
At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
Well, even though he had 2 hits in the last game, his team lost. But he keeps swinging a bat like this, good things are going to happen.
And in settles in for the first pitch. Oh, that's trouble. That's going to be tracked down. He scores. Umpire calls him safe ahead of the play. The 1-0 now. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1.
Look, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Boy, he's got great movement on that 2-seamer. It's one of the best around.
Beckham. And Inges retired. Look at the teams with the lowest opponent batting average for the last 10. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the White Sox. The Red Sox 2nd. 3rd, the Mariners. 4th, the Twins. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
You look at those low opponents' batting averages, and it really points to the fact how tough these teams are to hit against. Very difficult. They just seem to find ways to make pitches and keep the ball off the good part of the bat of the hitters.
Strike 2. Peavy dominating in this AB. He's got some pitches to play with.
Look, Gary, 1 out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Swing, liner, back up the middle. And it falls as Everett comes home to score. And he's aboard easily. Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive. And he starts Cabrera out. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the 2nd out.
for the Detroit Tigers.
Well, nice stop by the first baseman there, but the runner able to advance into scoring position.
Ordonez.
Smash towards the hole. Played by Konerko. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play.
Well, he might not have been able to get him out at the plate, but a short run over to first, and he still retires his man.
And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Now the first pitch. This one's hit pretty well to right, but it's going to be out of play. He swings and drives this one. And Rayburn's able to get to that one. That's one away.
Number 20.
Joe Crady in the box. And that two-run homer in his last AB.
Complete game here for him. I mean, you talk about the RBIs, the homers. I mean, this guy's doing everything today.
Base is empty with one away. First pitch to Crady. And that one fouled off by Crady. Crady fouls it off again. Here's the delivery. And Joe Crady comes up empty. A swing, no contact.
Good chance to take a look at this slider right here, Gary.
And it's Jim Thome in the box now. Thome gets in. Here's the first delivery. Swing sets this one pretty well. Deep right center. And Rayburn. That one's grabbed. Side retired. And they're unable to make any noise here in this. It's Rayburn at the plate. They'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning.
Number 25, Brian Rayburn.
That one is hit well. Quentin's there. It's caught.
For the Detroit Tigers, second base.
It's going to be Santiago now. Grounded out last time.
Santiago.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That one falls in there for a base hit.
Well, clearly, he remembers how they pitched to him in the past. He knows that they go fastball, first pitch. He was ready for it, didn't miss it.
At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
Look, Gary, with one out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. So they can't make the play.
Look, Gary, to make the error right there, you just don't want to do that. It's just not good baseball.
1-1 delivery. A fastball taken for a strike. 1-2. Fastball got him 2 down.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those two fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there on the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
Lined up the middle, fielded by Ramirez. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. The White Sox still on top. Jimmy Leyland looking on. Kind of feel what he's thinking right now. It's a very tough game. Maybe thinking about some adjustments as we move forward. And it's Johnny Damon. Sinker swung on, missed. 0-1.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
And Johnny Damon watches that one go by. The count is even.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the
line shot into center field. And so Damon retired. That's 1 away. And it's Alexei Ramirez now. 1 away. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. Here's the pitch. Clobbers this ball. A soaring drive deep left center field. Well, I don't know what's going wrong for these guys. Extending their lead to 6. Solo, big shot.
He went with a four-seamer, and I don't know if there's any seams left on that one. He took him way out of here.
They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
White Sox lead expanding here, Gary. They just keep getting big hits.
And he starts Konerko out. That's it, foul by Konerko. Steve, wow, when your pitching is taking this kind of a beating and it goes on late in a ball game, you gotta feel bad.
You know what? Your pitchers love run support. And when it's run support late in the game, they don't care. If it's a win, it's a win.
And Paul Konerko strikes out, could not make contact.
Well, he's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it.
And it's Carlos Quinton in the box now. First pitch to Quinton. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
They threw him that slider right there. Got him to swing a little bit early. Got to be a little more patient with that pitch.
Can't catch up with that swing and a miss, and it's now 0-2. That one lofted in the air. And it goes foul. No luck on that one. And the sinker swung on and missed. Side retired. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And it's Everett batting. He's ready to give his best at bat right here. First position, home half of the ninth. And we'll get to see Matt Thornton pitching. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
Well, it's about time. I mean, I don't know what they weren't seeing from the dugout. They should have gotten out of this game a lot earlier.
Here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
I think right now offensively you've got to start getting base runners, get as many as you can. I mean, you're down a ton, so you don't need big hits, you don't need home runs, you need base runners.
And that swung on and hit Rios, and that's going to be a base hit for Everett.
We talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his third hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
It's going to be Inge. Runner on first. And here's the first one. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
The hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
Here's the pitch. That's foul back behind the plate. Trying to get him to chase a slider, but it's 1-2. Ground ball to short. He's up with it. That's one away.
Obviously, you know, winning big right now, you just want to go out there and make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
First pitch, AB begins to get in. Fastball is in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. That ball swung on, hit. Rios to field it. And that should be a single. Everett is heading home. And the run is in. And the Detroit Tigers, wow, what a momentum swing for them.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far. And it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
And it's Miguel Cabrera now. Well, they're making a stab at it. Hit up the middle. And that will hold him at first.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, they're looking pretty dire at this point. And, you know, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
2 outs and in the box, Maglio Ordonez. He's hitting .333 lifetime off Bobby Jenks. back behind first. And that's a base hit. Ordonez on. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. And Guillen comes in to score. The openings for this lineup offensively, don't give it to them now because they are hot.
They don't want to just lay down and die. They're going to continue to try to battle and see if they can't come back into this thing. They're getting a little bit closer at the very least. They gain some momentum for the next day.
Line drive.
A good all-around effort, Gary, by the White Sox today allows them to get the win. They've got to be feeling pretty good about themselves.
And it's that time of the broadcast where we bestow the Pepsi Clutch Performance Award. A terrific mound game, the work of Jake Peavy.
Well, you know, he had everything working today, and the biggest thing a pitcher can do is keep hitters off balance. Off-speed pitches with a fastball mixed in. He had everything working in this game today, and that's why they got him for performances like this. And Gary, that's why we named him our Pepsi Clutch Performer of the game.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're on the road, to have this kind of offense, it takes the hometown crowd out of the game and really helps your chances.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon.